Hello Alice. Alice, just a little video. I'm just a little confused. So I've got these are hex colours. So these are the colours here you've sent over. So I attached the logo without a background and transparent version. Please can we use this? So the logo, first of all, is a JPEG. So if I click on it, Alice, JPEGs can't be transparent. You can see there's a big background here. There's two backgrounds, like a grey and a white. So a transparent image must be a PNG or an SVG. SVGs are the best image. So have you just attached the wrong image? You see, if I upload it to the website, it looks like this. So if you can get an SVG, and if you can get it sized as well, so we don't have all this space at the top and all this space at the bottom, so the margins are tight up against the logo itself, just so I don't have to crop it down. I mean, I can crop it down if you want. It's just there's a huge amount of space here. And like I say, this is a JPEG, so that is not transparent. The other bit, I'm a bit confused with Alice. Let me just take this off here. It says, would you please match the background to match the cream colour of my dress in the attached photo from the shoot? The colour of the background that you originally matched is too magnolia, so I asked it to be transparent, then we can make it more stone cream. I also attach an example of the colour I mean and an interior photo. It's the colour of the lime wash on the walls. So then here it says background, Alice. Is this the background of your dress and the wall? I'm not sure, because if I go to your wall, is this what you mean by the stone wash? And this is obviously your dress. The only issue with this is, Alice, I don't know what those two refer to with reference to this here. So do you want the background of the site to be like your dress, or to be like the background of the wall? And if I use the software that I use to pick hex colours, so if I scroll down to your image, let me just take this off and scroll down a little bit. You see, everything on the wall, because there's light on it, is a different hex colour. So you can see here, this is the hex colour here. And as I move my mouse over all the different shadings, every part of the wall is a different hex colour. And if I scroll down a little further, I'll just take this off, to your dress, again, because there's so much shading on the dress, if I go back to the colour picker again, you see, if I go to the sleeve here, you can see where it says hex here. You don't need to bother with the RGB or HSL, just the hex here. You can see that part is a different colour to that part, which is different to that. So everything is a different shade. And let me take that off now. I'm just not sure how that refers to the colour of the background that you originally matched is too magnolia. Can we make it more stone cream? I also attach an example of the colour I mean in an interior photo. It's the colour of the lime wash on the walls. And then, so can we match the background to the cream colour of my dress? So I'm not sure what you mean by the background, Alice. It's better if you sit with your designer. They'll have the same software as me. And if it's this part of the wall you mean, let me know that it's the definite hex colour for this. Just so I don't add the hex colour. You say, no, it's too dark, no, it's too light, it's too dark. Can we make it darker than this, lighter than this? Because every part of this wall is a different colour. There are millions of hex colours. And again, with your dress, if you sit down with the logo designer and pick out which part, can you see, when you look at it now, can you see how many shades there are to your dress? So I can't really pick out a shade, because you might mean this shade on the sleeve here, and I pick this shade, and then how do they all match together with this hex colour here that just says background? So I'm a bit confused with that. The last thing, Alice, it says, can all text options be Orchid SSI? So if I go to a website where I can download a font from, here we are, Orchid SSI font. So these are all the options for the fonts. You know, which one is it? And then you can change the colour here. You can all these are obviously are hex colours here. So you can write something here, see what the font looks like. So if this is the font you want, I can download it. There are lots of fonts on the website, Alice, I could use, but if you want this, just let me know, and let me know a font colour as well. But if you can send me the definite hex colour, like I say, just so that on this image here, There are just countless hex colours. Behind here is everything. Can you see the shade on the wall, the shadow on the wall? So it's just that, Alice. I'm just a bit confused with what you mean by background of the wall and background of the dress. Yeah, if you can send me the definite hex colours that you want on the site, and send me an SVG if you can, or a PNG, and tight cropped as well, so right up to the margin, so there's no padding, so I can just drop it into here. So this one you've sent over, you see, this is how it looks. Hope this makes sense, Alice. Please let me know.